Hey everyone, Gabby here, and in this video we'll be covering Canvas's Speedgrader. So Speedgrader is just one way that you can grade your assignments, quizzes, and discussions in a really quick way where you can just bulk grade by assignment. So a couple of different ways that you can get there. The first way is on the right-hand side of your screen when you're in your dashboard. Before you click on your course, you can see your to-do list on the right-hand side. So I'm going to use this as an example, and I'm going to click on Grade Discussion 1. And when I click on it, it's going to take me to Speedgrader to the assignment that I need to check on. So there's just one person that I need to check, and here's where I can see what their posts are, who they responded to, and then I can give them a grade over here on the right side. I can do complete, incomplete, or excused. However, this specific assignment does have a rubric, and so on the right, when I click on the rubric, I can assign the full points or not, and then give a comment, add any files as needed for feedback for my students. So that's the first way you could get to Speedgrader. You can get to Speedgrader through the first part of the dashboard on your UEN sign in. So again, that's just right here, right when you log in, you see your courses and then your to-do list on the right-hand side. The second way that you could get there is to go into your course, and you can go to the right-hand side again, and you can see that you have that same to-do list, but this is just specific to this course. And when you click here, it will also take you to Speedgrader. And then the second way or third way is when you click on grades on the left-hand side, this will take you to your gradebook. You can hover over assignment 1 and you can click on the vertical ellipses and open up Speedgrader for this assignment. However, I want to show you what it looks like when I have something to grade. So right here in assignment 2, I have one student that has submitted this. So again, go to assignment 2, click on vertical ellipses and open up Speedgrader. And it takes me directly to the student that needs graded. And in this drop-down menu on the right-hand side, it has an orange circle next to this student's name. That means that I need to grade it. If it's grayed out, that means the student has not submitted anything. So that's another way you can get to Speedgrader. The other way you can get to Speedgrader is when you click on this assignment, I can see the assignment details in the rubric. On the right-hand side, I have Speedgrader. And this is another way that I can get to Speedgrader and see what assignments I need to grade for this one. So multiple different paths to get to Speedgrader. The one that I like the best is either from Gradebook, click on the vertical ellipses and get to Speedgrader, or when I'm in my dashboard and I see how many I need to grade, this one has 1 student, this has 2 students, then I can click here and it takes me straight to that course's assignment and the students that need it graded. All right, so now let's talk about the use of Speedgrader. So I'm going to go back into grades, and I am going to go to this assignment here in Speedgrader and show you how I can see the assignment that was submitted here. And then for this assignment, I do have a rubric where I can give the points. Once I hit save, it designates this assignment as complete. If I choose complete, it will mark it as complete, but it won't give the student the grades from the rubric. So now at the bottom of this, I can add a comment and I can say, let's see. And then I can hit submit. And this student will see my comment and that I graded it with the rubric. Rubrics make it really easy for us to grade our assignments and discussions because I can say either this is there or it's missing. And then the student knows exactly what's expected of them and what they're going to be graded on. Okay, the other thing is how we're looking at this in SpeedGrader. So from the top left, I've got post or hide grades. So if I want to hide the grades so that students don't see them yet, I can do so. Under the settings, I can hit options and I can sort the list by students alphabetical, by the date they submitted, or the submission status. I like the submission status because I like to stay on top of my grades so that I can see what student needs to be graded. But you can change it to whatever you want. When I click on assignment 2 on this hyperlinked title, it will take me to the assignment and the details there with the rubric. And then if I go back to SpeedGrader, I can see how many have been graded in the top right over here. I can see the average score, and I can see that 29 of 29 are in the class. And then I can see the drop down of the students in the course. And when I click on them, it takes me to their assignment. This particular assignment has not been completed by the student yet. So it will say the student does not have a submission for this assignment. So when I am finished looking at this assignment with grading and feedback to my students, if I click on the SpeedGrader icon in the top left, it will take me back to my grade book. And then I can go to the next assignment and I can work through that in a bulk way using the rubric and getting all of those assignments graded with feedback for my students. So SpeedGrader can help speed things up for us as teachers, can help us keep things organized for our students, keep things consistent for us as we're grading so that we're not going back and forth with different assignments. And then it just makes it easy for our students to know our expectations when we have our rubrics in place so that they know exactly what is expected of them in their assignments and discussions. So I just showed you how to get there with an assignment. Let's go to a discussion and see what that looks like. So same thing, I'm in Gradebook, click on the vertical ellipses and go to SpeedGrader. And it does the same thing as it does for assignments. Takes me straight to the one that needs to be graded. Again, if I want to see what the discussion post was about, I can click on it from SpeedGrader and takes me to what the discussion post was, and I can remember what it is that the students are responding to. All right, so that wraps up our video on SpeedGrader and the uses of it and how much easier it is for us as teachers to grade things. I hope it helps you. I hope that you're able to organize how you grade for your students and use those rubrics to give feedback and train your kids on how to look at those grades and look at the feedback so that they can meet your expectations and so that things are easier for you when working in Canvas.